of the Colonials. We were just talking about synchronization, and the team seemed to be a little bit out of sync again for the second night in a row.
Yeah, and first off, I want to apologize for not making it out here on Thursday night. Post-game talk went a little bit longer than anticipated, and when you lose the game, you got to come out and you got to talk to everybody on the radio just like you do when you win the game. So I apologize for that. And yeah, I don't know what it is. We need a reminder of what got us to be a decent team, and it's defense. And we don't defend anymore, and that's my fault. And we don't defend and we don't rebound, and that's how we won as many games as we did, in past seasons. And somewhere along the line, we've lost that. Somewhere along the line, we've become a team that is more worried about making a three, more worried about who's scoring or shooting, instead of who's going to defend. And that mentality will kill us. And so we need to regroup, refocus, identify the things that are going to help us be successful, and that's defending and rebounding.
Jim?
Coach, before you came out, I was saying that both games were very eerily similar. Bryant game, Andy. We couldn't get in the lead, for one thing, and then we did get in the lead, it was only 1 point. And it's like we can't get big stops when we need them, and we can't, when we need a big offensive possession, we either take a quick shot or maybe turn the ball over or something, or just miss a shot somehow, and just not making big plays at crucial possessions.
Yeah, and I think that's because our effort in practice has to improve. I think our focus and our effort in practice has to improve. It has to be more detailed. We have to have more guys with energy in practice during the course of practice. And believe me, when we play Thursday night at FDU, we will defend. We might not score, and that's, if we win the game 2-0, I'll be okay with that. We're going to defend with every single fiber of our bodies. And we're going to rebound, and we are going to do the little things that you have to do if you're going to be a good team. I don't care who shoots, who scores. I want guys that are going to defend, and we got to find at least 5 of them for Thursday night.
I have to give some credit, though, to Central Connecticut, as well as Bryant. I think they came in here. They played very, very well. I'm sure, offensively, they had guys that stepped up and hit big shots. The other night it was 3 guys. Tonight, Calvin Ellis was just incredible. Yeah,
it's terrific. It's almost like we don't give scouting report. And obviously he was tremendous. He hit some really, really tough shots. But when you are mentally and physically tough, even when he hits those good shots, you continue to defend. We gave him so many open opportunities early in the game. It was like we were daring him to make. And once he starts getting going, he's really hard to stop. And he has the ultimate green light. He obviously works on his craft, being a shooter and making difficult shots. And I would imagine that he probably makes shots like that every single day in practice. And so that way he's able to perform that way in the game. We have a lot of guys that don't defend in practice, and then they do the same exact thing in the game. And we need to change that. We need to change it immediately. We need to change how we're approaching practice. And we need to go back to our practices being wars. And that's my fault. And that will definitely change on Monday.
All right, Andy Toole, the head coach of the Colonials right now. What's the rest of the week going to look like heading into the road trip? Are you off until Monday?
We will be off tomorrow. I hope these guys rest up. I hope they take care of their bodies, because Monday is going to be interesting.
Okay. We'll leave it at that as far as practice is concerned. Speaking of their bodies, we saw Anthony Myers-Pate lose a tooth here tonight. We saw Karan Williams take one to the face. Are they okay?
Yeah, Ant was fine. He chipped his tooth and probably going to have to go see a dentist or whatever. But those are some of the things that happen when you're playing the game of basketball. And then Karan just kind of took an elbow in the eye and was having trouble focusing. So the doctors didn't feel like it was, and I don't know how much he would have been able to help, especially if you can't really focus. So those guys should be fine. I don't foresee there being any issue. And we got to get to work. We've put ourselves in this situation by not adhering to our formula, and we got to get ourselves out of this hole.
Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.